The mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
All right, can you tell when I switch? Can you tell which mic is which? So, pardon me if I don't make eye contact with the camera while I'm watching myself trying to switch live between these two mics. And I'm doing it in between sentences. So can you even tell that there are two different microphones on this particular recording right now? So right now I'm speaking into the 87. And the mic next to it, we've seen the Holy Fuchs. But this is a different DIY U87. I'm going to tell you the specs on it after I do this little exercise. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do Casey at the bat because I know it well enough that I can do it while I'm switching between these two mics and not screw it up too badly. So we're going to black the screen and we're going to do it blindly. And then I'm going to show you the answers of where I switched where. So you ready? Here we go. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville 9 that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning more to play. And when Cooney died at first, and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought, if only Casey could get but a whack at that, they'd put up even money now, with Casey at the bat. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville 9 that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning more to play. And when Cooney died at first, and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought, if only Casey could get but a whack at that, they'd put up even money now, with Casey at the bat. All right, so what do you think? Can you tell which mic I'm on right now? Can you tell? Am I on the dead ringer, right? Am I on the dead ringer? Or am I on the 87, right? Am I on the dead ringer? Or am I on the 87, right? So right now I'm on the dead ringer. And I got to tell you, I'm very pleased with the way this one came out. Now, inside this mic is the Michael Fuchs 87A circuit, a UTM 0587 transformer, and a Arienne Audio K87 V1. And I had this whole shebang in a different mic body previously. But then I transplanted the whole thing into a mic body like the one that I have for the Holy Fuchs. Very, very accurate replica body. And I put in a green sleeve so I could tell the difference. And overall, I think the body change definitely got it a lot closer to what I wanted it to sound like. Now let me switch over to the 87, and again, can you even tell the difference? Can you cut one in for the other? That's always the question. All right. So what do you think? How do you like the dead ringer? I'm a fan. All right. Let me know. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov on the Dead Ringer, fading to black.